Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. For those that are new, hello, welcome. My name is Sabrina Naayantara, and this is Manifest with Naayantara. Today, as the title suggests, I wanted to talk to you guys about the art of detachment and how important it is and what it can do for you in your everyday life. So, let's talk a little bit about what detachment actually is. So, detachment is the ability to remain calm in potentially unsettling situations. It's also to be able to prevent negative emotions and thoughts from disturbing your peace, taking you out of your current mood, shifting you all over the place, and being able to set boundaries and not allow other people, situations, circumstances, again, from disrupting what it is that you're actually doing. Many times in our lives, we can find ourselves attached to people, circumstances, old ideas and beliefs, even things that we're trying to manifest in our everyday lives. We can become attached to those things. But being attached to those things can bring with it suffering. So, the art of detachment is being able to say, yes, this happened to me, or yes, I want this person or this new job or this new home, but I am able to remain in my place of peace. I can keep the attachment to that particular thing outside of my gate. This is my gate right here. This here is my personal space. This is my hemisphere. And I want my hemisphere to remain calm, settled, peaceful, and happy. I want absolute harmony in my hemisphere. So I'm going to make sure that I set boundaries with people, places, things, ideas, the past, all of those things. I'm going to set boundaries for myself so that those thoughts or words or anything that that thing or that person could do won't rock me. I will not be disturbed by it. And this is actually a skill. A lot of times, people really struggle with not being attached to something because when you care about it, when you have added that emotion to it, you are going to feel some sense of attachment. But the skill comes in when you say, yes, I can acknowledge the fact that I really do want or desire that thing, or I have grown up with this particular belief system. However, I still have to live and remain in my hemisphere every single day for the rest of my natural life. I still have to be okay in this field, in this space. And if you have chosen for yourself to be as I have, which is peaceful, happy, harmonious, then it means that you have to build a certain amount of resistance. You have to be resilient in the face of not necessarily getting what you want when you want it, in the face of having to allow the time to pass before you can actually actualize your dream. This resilience that you build is by saying, I'm going to operate with a certain level of detachment. So you can love what you love, but also allow it to be, because in the allowing, you alleviate the suffering. If you are so strongly attached to what it is that you want to achieve, all you will feel in yourself is a sense of impatience. Why isn't it happening? Why don't I have it? Why did this happen to me? And you're running this narrative, this story within yourself of being a victim. That's what it reduces you to. Being attached to situations, being attached to outcomes can put you in a space of victimhood, victim mentality. We know the victim mentality. It's the woe is me story. It's the why isn't this happening for me? Also attached with being a victim is looking at other people and indulging in envy. Why don't I have what they have? Now you are getting yourself into a place where you are actually practicing levels of negativity, not positivity. levels of feeling sorry for yourself, self-pity, condemnation. So it's really going to be so much better for us, for all of us as a collective, for us to actually engage in practices that are uplifting. And ways for us to do that is to make sure that we are practicing detachment. So, how can you practice being detached? As I said, you set a boundary for yourself. Know for yourself what it is that you want in your personal hemisphere. Here, this is my reality and my world. And in my reality and my world, Sabrina is calm, happy, peaceful, genuine, sincere, all of those wonderful things. And I make sure that I'm there by practicing everything that I do every single day, by monitoring my thoughts, by doing my affirmations, by thinking in a healthy way, by being careful with my word. I create detachment from the things that are happening outside of me by strengthening what's happening within me. Strengthen yourselves by picking up positive practices, my loves. Remember, this is your personal space. We don't really care what Tom, Jill, John, whoever else is outside of us is saying. The only time that it's going to be able to really get into you is if you agree. You don't need to agree. You need to detach. I really want to be with my specific person. My goodness, I really, really want to be with them. I'm so attached to the memories that we had. I'm so attached to the feeling that I had. One way to create detachment in a situation like that is to create that feeling for yourself. Emulate and recreate and reframe within your mind so that you can get those good feeling hormones popping off within you. And then you create a new story for yourself. Yeah, it was wonderful being with that person and I felt so good. And you know what? I would love if that person was in my life again, 100%. I would really love that. But I can create these things for myself because that's what I've been doing. And I feel so good within myself. I'm loving on myself. I'm enjoying my own company. I watched a film the other day. It was so funny and I just giggled and giggled. I am so funny. By creating that within yourself and having that joy within yourself and spending that time with yourself, you will be able to strengthen your personal hemisphere and create a boundary outside of you. By being conscious of your thoughts, you'll be able to say, that's what that person said to me. That's not my seed, that's their seed. I choose not to water it. I'm just going to keep it out here, outside of the gate of you. So strengthen your resolve. Understand that that's the best way for you to get what you want, because some things that you want are going to take time to culminate. They have to ruminate. All the collective components have to come together in order to bring your dream, your desire into fruition. So if you're standing over the seed, shouting and screaming at it, why haven't you grown? Why haven't you grown? The only person who you're affecting is you. Your sense of self, the image that you have of you, the story that you're playing in your mind becomes, I'm a victim, I'm not good enough, why can't I do this? Why does that person have that over there? Everything outside of you, focusing on everything else. You have to focus on yourself, focus on within. Trust your subconscious, trust all of the practices that you're going through and give them time. That's what this is going to take. Repetition, practice over and over and over until it becomes second nature. Before you know it, along this journey to getting what you want by practicing detachment, you haven't even checked how long it's taken for you to get what you want. You don't even know how long it's taken you because you've been so in flow. By constantly looking at those things that are outside of yourself, you are not in flow. You are separating yourself from yourself. Your spirit, that's what is within you, knows everything all of the time and is plugged into the collective consciousness. By stepping outside of that, you create a distance between you and what it is and your true self. And that's where the tension comes in. There need not be any tension, my loves. Detach yourself from outcomes. You can say you really want a thing, but know where that stops. It does not enter this. Yes, I want it. I would love it. It'll be fantastic, but I'm good. Because you're practicing the things you need to practice, because you are feeding into yourself and investing in you. And that is going to be the best thing that you're ever going to learn to do for yourself, because you always have to live with you. Everything outside of you is an addition. You are the sum of you. I know that this has been helpful. Again, my name is Sabrina Naayantara. Please like, share, and subscribe, and all of that wonderful good stuff. And I will see you guys really soon with another message. Take care, guys.